What's good, people? It is Tony the Savant. And before we get started, please like this video, share this video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content and going live on the channel. As well, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel as I drop content daily, go live daily. Stay very busy on the platform. And last but not least, please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section, as I'm always intrigued to hear what you all have to say about these topics. And ladies and sports fans and gentlemen, we are talking about the Juan Soto free agency sweepstakes, as there have been some updates to the rumor mill and the ongoings of where the 26-year-old MLB superstar will land. And there was a meeting held between himself, his team, and the Boston Red Sox, where in which the details of this meeting had not been revealed. I believe I just seen an article released today, but the details of the meeting at the time of the meeting had not been revealed. But reports have been swirling that Juan Soto is looking for a 15-year deal. He is looking for a deal that will, uh, uh, secure his future well into he'll be about 41 when his next contract will be up if he gets a 15-year deal. He's also looking for a long-term deal with sorry, let me close this door. Kids are going crazy. He's also looking for a long-term deal that will entail some opt-outs for him as well. So which makes sense. You don't want to be just strapped down into a 15-year deal and your team happens to start stinking it up and you just the highest paid player on a sideshow team. But nonetheless, Juan Soto played 157 games last year at 576 at bats, 128 runs, 166 hits, 109 RBIs. He was walked 129 times, 119 strikeouts for a batting average of 288. So this dude is a stud, superstar for sure. He's been pretty serviceable everywhere he's played, the Padres, the Nationals, and now the Yankees. So it is believed that whatever team that Juan Soto lands on next, that team will be a World Series contender. And as I now caveat, y'all know I've covered a lot of ongoings of last year's season. From beginning to the end, I was able to watch a lot more MLB, and we kept up with the playoffs for the most part. The Dodgers ended up winning, but the Yankees were in the mix for the entire season. In fact, they were one of the better teams for the entire season. And I don't think it surprised anyone that they actually made it. It may have surprised a lot of people, including myself, that they lost in the fashion that they did. But it goes without saying that the whatever team that lands Juan Soto will be landing a superstar and a guy that can contribute to your team, making it to the biggest game on the stage. And so, with that being said, there are other teams in the mix right now. He held a meeting with the Boston Red Sox, and that's when we got the development in the Juan Soto sweepstakes that he is looking for a 15-year deal. I believe it was stated that he would take a short-term deal, a deal that would, because he's 26 years old right now, so he would take a deal that would, I believe, would allow him to re-enter free agency while he's still in his 20s. So I'm imagining a 2-3 year deal somewhere that would be a very high value annual. Forget what it is, the AAV. It would be high in that regard, but just not high in the years. Um, but again, some of that has been refuted because Juan Soto is looking for a long-term deal plan a long-term contract that will entail some opt-outs anyway. And at the time of this recording of this video, it was a new development because the Yankees had the initial first pitch at Juan Soto. And it was rumored then that the Yankees did not want to include any opt-outs in a deal with Juan Soto. They wanted to lock him up, or excuse me, not lock him up. They wanted to lock him down for whatever contract they agreed upon. I'm sure his contract would have mimicked Aaron Judge's and all the other key pieces on that team. But after the Red Sox meeting, new development came out that the New York Yankees would be open to including opt-outs in their contract. So that gives the Yankees a little bit more leverage because Juan Soto knows what he's getting there. He knows the team. He knows that this team is a World Series contender. If nothing else, could possibly get over the hump and get a championship. And if they are willing to work with him and give him the opt-outs that he wants in his contract, then I don't see why he wouldn't sign back there. The Boston Red Sox have a team that they aren't really, in contention right now, but getting Juan Soto there amongst a few others, perhaps another big name free agent in the near future. Of course, that team automatically is on the radar of being a World Series contender at that point. But yeah, it was a new development. The Yankees initially didn't want to have your opt-outs in their contract. Now they are willing to have the opt-outs in the contract. And it just makes things all the more interesting for the Juan Soto sweepstakes. I truly have become a fan of Juan Soto. I was always kind of just watching him play because I love watching baseball. But this past season with the Yankees, he really had a breakout season. He really impressed me personally. This dude is young. He's a stud. He's definitely a budding superstar, and he has a lot of good baseball ahead of him. So we'll see how these things unfold. It was also reported that the Toronto Blue Jays are in the mix. The New York Mets, the subway neighbors over there, are in the mix. And the World Series champions themselves, the Los Angeles Dodgers, are looking to hold a meeting with Juan Soto, which I think that would just be far beyond the imagination. With Freddie Freeman, Shohei Ohtani, all those guys over there, and then they bring in a Juan Soto. Man, that would be. They're already a super team, but with Juan Soto in the mix as well, that would be a super duper team. And I'm not saying the rest of the league, the MLB, would just lay down for them, but with them already winning a championship and everybody still pretty much being locked in, bringing a talent like Juan Soto and all that he can add to your team, that would be crazy, and I don't think the MLB has a salary cap either, or if it is, it's a very much so higher cap than the NFL and the NBA. So we'll see. We will see. I will be making more frequent updates as things develop. As I'm very interested in the Juan Soto sweepstakes. Also, there's been some other moves in the MLB free agency that I wanted to discuss. A lot of teams have been locking up players already. I believe that Juan would be one of the last, if not the last, free agent to be signed. And so we'll see how those things unfold. But I'll have some videos in the near future covering all of the other teams and the moves that they're making. Because as of right now, it looks like next season is going to be a very interesting season. Teams are lining themselves up to compete with the Los Angeles Dodgers as well as the New York Yankees. And we will see, man. We will see. So that's all I got for y'all on this one. Please like the video, share the video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content and going live on the channel. As well, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel as I drop content daily, go live daily, stay very busy on the platform. And last but not least, please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section, as I'm always interested to hear what you all have to say about these topics. I am Tony the Savant. Peace.